And now, the WGBS-TV News. With Lois Lane and Clark Kent. Investigative reporter Lois Lane.
This is Lois Lane, WGBS Metropolis, and we're here at Dippin' Dots on the main street in Metropolis, and they are celebrating the Superman celebration in a very special way, so we'd like to speak to this wonderful lady about that.
Hi, how are you? My name's Debbie Bradford. I'm assistant manager here at Dippin' Dots, along with Lisa and Kevin Ulrich, who are the owners. We're celebrating the Superman Festival with everybody this weekend and having a good time and celebrating our super flavors. We have a Lois Lime after you. We have a Clark Kent. We have a Jimmy Java. We have a Luther Lemonade. And we also have the American Hero and Peri Berry.
That's great. It's nice to come down here and cool off and get some good ice cream. And they even have a lunch menu out here.
Yes, we do. We have a wonderful lunch menu. Come in and try our panini and our wraps and, you know, all the different varieties we have.
That's great. So if you're looking for some place to come and cool off and get some great ice cream, Dippin' Dots is the place to be in Metropolis. This is Lois Lane, WGBS.
Mild-mannered reporter Clark Kent.
Clark Kent, WGBS. I'm here with Miss Gail Simone.
Hello, Clark.
And hi. And we really enjoyed the question and answers, and wanted to ask you a little bit about the way you see the characters is very fascinating in the comics, and the strength in the relationships, particularly Miss Lane and I. We greatly appreciate that. Was wondering how you chose that.
Well, I just think that if you're going to have Lois and Clark be married, as they are in the comics, that it's really important that it's a great relationship. They are good for each other, they respect each other, and they actually share the same type of occupation and things like that. And I wrote a line when I was writing the comic where Lois says, I know, I get the villains in the business suits, you go get the ones in the capes. And that's kind of how I looked at their relationship between Lois and Superman as well. But I've always thought that Superman was a little bit of a Prince Charming in a cape, so I think that it works really well to have him be a romantic lead kind of guy and know how to treat his wife.
Excellent. And that the idea of a Prince Charming in a cape, was that what led you to use the Queen of Fables?
The Queen of Fables was actually a character that I created long before I started writing comics, and I had a conversation with Mark Waid online about just different female characters. Why aren't there more female villains and stuff like that? And I suggested Queen of Fables as a character, and he used her in a Justice League story, and so then I've gotten to use her a few times since. But I always think that, you know, Wonder Woman's a princess, and it's all based in modern myth, and there's just a lot of similarities to me.
How were you approached for writing for Superman, for Action Comics?
Basically, I was just asked by the editor and by Dan DiDeo, who was the boss, and I said, wow, Superman, I don't know, but yes. And then once I started writing, I got really excited about his character, and I loved it.
Is there a particular, of the supporting cast, was there a particular person that you tended to enjoy writing the most?
I've always thought that Superman had the best supporting cast of any of the characters. And, you know, Jimmy Olsen is hysterical and funny, and Perry's a great character, and Lois was the original strong female comic book character. So I really felt that Lois's character was really important to keep that integrity, and because throughout history she sort of lost it a little bit, and I just think that we need to not take for granted or forget how important that in reporting with integrity and honesty and bravery and all those things. So
absolutely,
I would say Lois.
Excellent. That's very good. And was there a particular character, and I know it's never good to reveal ideas because you might get to use them later. Was there a particular character that you would have liked to have worked with that you didn't have the opportunity to?
I think with the whole Superman thing, there's a lot of villains that I think would be fun to go back to. Yes.
Excellent. And may I say for myself and a lot of other readers that we'd love to see you back on the books.
Well, I had a great time, so hopefully someday, or JLA, or something coming up sometime.
Excellent. And
Superman's the man.
thank you very much.
This is Lois Lane, and we are still at the Dippin' Dots, and I seem to have run into a familiar character. Can you tell us who you are?
I'm the last son of Krypton, of course.
And what makes you think you're Superman?
Well, the fact that I came from Krypton and I have the S-shield right here. And of course, you know, I have his powers, but I can't demonstrate with all these civilians around. It's just too dangerous.
A likely story. No, seriously, I am here with Dale Bruner, and will you tell us where you're from and what brought you to the Superman celebration?
I'm from Carroll Stream, Illinois, and I'm here at the Superman celebration with some friends. We're doing a group photo opportunity for some of the fans here who like the idea of the reign of the Supermen. And I've been here before many times, and I just really enjoy coming here and, you know, having some photos taken. Seeing the celebrities from Smallville is always fun, and seeing my old friends, and it's great.
So how long have you been a Superman fan?
Oh gosh, all my life really. It's been ever since I was a child. And seeing Christopher Reeve on the big screen, and just, you know, it captured my imagination. And not only that, but later his struggle with paralysis, and just following that and seeing him inspire so many people is just so wonderful.
Great. Well, it's great to meet you today, and thanks for helping us out here.
Oh, my pleasure. Absolutely.
This group is called the Reign of Superman, and there seems to be abundance of them. And I'm here with Cyborg Superman. Will you please introduce yourself?
I am Cyborg.
And what exactly makes you think that you're Superman?
I am Superman.
Okay, I'm getting a little unnerved here. I think we might have an exclusive. I think we might find the unveiling of the Cyborg Superman. Will you take your mask off for us?
Very well.
I'm actually here with Charles Chartrand, and will you tell us what brought you to the celebration and how many times you've come?
I've been coming here since 2006, and what brings me to the celebration is a passion of a great character that stands for a lot of good morals and values.
And how long have you been a Superman fan?
When was I born again?
I don't know. You go.
Since birth.
Okay, so your entire life you've been a Superman fan? Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis. I've lived there all my life.
So you traveled a couple hours to get here?
Yeah, and it was well worth it.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And who exactly are you?
I'm Superman.
You're not Superman, you're Superboy.
Nobody calls me Superboy, but for you, I think I can make an exception. She's a total babe.
I'm actually here with Austin Rogers. And Austin, will you tell us where you're from and what brings you to the Superman celebration?
From Owensboro, Kentucky, and I come out here to honor my childhood hero, Superman, and just dress up and get out here with a bunch of friends, and for the very gorgeous women in costume.
So not too far from the role that you're playing, huh?
No, just everyday life, just with an S-shield.
And how long have you been a Superman fan for?
About 14 years now.
Wonderful. And how many times have you been to the celebration?
A decade and a half, 15 years.
That's dedication right there. Thanks, Austin. And I suppose that you're supposed to be Superman too?
No, I never said I was Superman. I'm John Henry Iron Steel.
I'm actually here with Robin Johnson. And Robin, will you tell us where you're from and what brings you to the Superman celebration?
Well, I'm from Austin, Texas. I've been coming to the Superman celebration. This will be my 3rd year. And it's really the people that bring me back here. I mean, it's a very nice, family-oriented area. And it's just like, once I got here the first year, met people, and I've become friends with everyone here. And I plan on meeting more people every year I come. So.
And how long have you been a Superman fan for?
I think since I came out my mom. So, no, seriously, I mean, I've been for a very long time. I'm a military brat, so I got into comic books really early. So.
And you look like you're pretty buff there. Do you work out?
Yes, I'm a personal trainer.
Ah, excellent. Helps to go along with the job, doesn't it?
It does.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're watching WGBS News Metropolis.